My name is Lisa Wibroe, and I'm an artist and a curator and the founder of Long Beach Open Studio Tour. I'm a first generation to the United States from Denmark, and therefore I use a lot of my heritage in my art and infuse the feminine form into the Viking heritage. So this is my Viking vixen, I call her, and she's hovering over a bog body, which in Denmark they found some Vikings that were preserved in the bogs, and they came up with this reddish toned hair because the bog turned, and so all the people in Denmark were like hennaing their hair red in support of the bog people that were found. So this is part of the Viking vixen wear. These are made out of copper and leather and aluminum and sterling silver. Oh, and then there's also niobium, which is used like on space shuttles, and it can only be forged a little bit, then it gets stiff and can be brittle and break. And I've got all kinds of little images hanging off the edges of this. There's a mermaid body, and here's a Viking ship. The helmet is also forged from copper, and again, it's a symbol of the breast, being in the female iconography there. So it's a whole little outfit there that actually fits me, and it's kind of a fun little costume to go about town in. My degree is in 3D media, metal fiber wood, which allows me to work and experiment with different media within the sculpture field. So this is part of a series I'm starting to work on called Hospitality Stools. And I turn the wood on a lathe and make the stool, and then I'm doing messages in the top part. But it says, with nails, it says, "Have a nice day." So my next seat, I made a ceramic seat, and it says, "Hot seat." It's my set of hospitality stools that I'm kind of having fun with, kind of a whimsical conceptual piece. I'm also a commissioner for the Sustainable City Commission in Long Beach. I try to be green in my own artwork, and lots of times the motivation from creating a piece of work comes from finding objects, and I reuse a lot of materials in my work. This is a fun little piece. It's a pot that is mosaiced with collectible Royal Copenhagen Christmas plates. Every year they would come out with one, and my family would get a plate every Christmas, and sometimes we got some duplicates, so I decided to make good use of them. And I call this the Royal Copenhagen Breakup Pot. Growing up in Denmark, being every summer, going to Denmark as a child and growing up and taking my own family to Denmark every summer, we were very infused with the sensibility of the Danish design. It's very warm and simple and clean, and there's something called hyggeligt in Danish, which is hard to translate, but it's like it's a type of ambiance, a warmth and ambiance that you make a milieu with this hygge. And so that's always been a big part of my upbringing. It's always interesting to ask the question if the family had supported someone venturing into the arts, because often not. My parents thought I should be more pragmatic. You know, the Danish are very pragmatic, but they're also very design-oriented. I'd been working in the working force for a while, was able to buy a home and so on and so forth, got married and had a child. I decided, darn it, I'm going to go back to the arts. So I went back to school and put myself through art school. Not just my parents, but everybody was like, even my daughter, she's like, how are you gonna make money doing the art? It's, you know, it's like, it's just something I have to do for myself, and it'll be good for you too, you just wait and see. Well, my daughter was in school, starting with kindergarten, then I was able to take that time and get that done. And I'm glad that I did.
All the smiles and things we've done. Oh, and when I think that it's only just begun, smiling faces, oh.